Coming up next on CPT, a new building rises on campus, but will it be finished on time? Also, mice in the stew? Students complain about some unwelcome visitors. And later, what are you doing on campus when not in classes? You'll hear some surprising answers. Curry Primetime Report starts right now. Hello and welcome to Curry Primetime Report. I'm Kelly Petitpas. Let's get right to the stories making news on campus. It's called SILC, or the Science and Integrated Learning Commons. For many students, you may just know it as that big building going up near 11 Library. CPT's Jack Scott tells us it's almost ready for its big debut.
For over a year now, students here at Curry College have had to deal with some loud construction. The disruption has been taking place right in the middle of academic buildings such as the library, science, Hafer, and AAPC buildings. The issues with the construction don't end there. Parking was already an issue here at Curry, but now it's worse than ever.
There's a lot more traffic now, especially with all the trailers and whatnot parking in the street, so a lot of us are sometimes late to class.
You always have to lose something when you're building, right? Particularly when you're building in an area that's congested as the academic quad.
Although it has been a tough few semesters for students with the construction going on, liaison Sue Panini says that in the end, the building will be worth it.
We want to have active classrooms, and what we mean by active classrooms are classrooms that have the kind of space, furniture, and technology that allow faculty and students to interact during their class time.
Excited for the new science building because we're going to have updated facilities and we won't be crammed into the small labs we have now.
The new SILC building will have 3 floors of science labs, classrooms, study halls, and even a cafe lounge. The $22 million project is set to open this coming January. It will be a sight for sore eyes, and upon its completion, the science building will begin to undergo some renovations itself.
With the construction comes inevitable inconveniences. CPT took to campus to see how the SILC construction has impacted the daily lives of students.
I have to keep my office window closed more because of the noise, and I don't have the nice cut-throughs that I used to use by the library to the back of the auditorium.
My math class, which I have right over there, yesterday I had it, and it's just the noise. Other than that, I think it's just exciting for science or nursing students to get the new buildings, so yeah.
I'm a first year, so I usually just walk the normal way, but it really hasn't affected me much. But I know it's going to be good things coming, so I'm willing to wait for it.
When we walk by, there's a lot of noise and stuff, but it's really exciting to see the new building go up, so we're excited about it, yeah.
Awesome. As someone majoring in mathematics and software development, having a new building is going to be really great for next year. This year's going pretty well. Luckily, I have no classes here, but it hasn't seemed to hinder anyone that much so far.
I'm not taking any science class, so yeah, it was fine.
I think it's going well so far, and it's exciting to see that it's out. It's been coming along, and then it's always good to see the progress because eventually I'll be here when it's finished, so I'm excited.
It really hasn't. It's only taken away that one path that used to be there. Other than that, it's no big hassle.
Well, I work in the library, so it's loud, and the parking's a little different, but it's just part of it. College is expanding, so yep. People here all the time, so it has to happen sometime.
Honestly, it's not been really that effective to me. I usually go to Hafer at 11:30 for every class, and I usually just go around it. It's a little bit in a way, sometimes having to cross all the construction, but it's not too bad.
Infrastructure development is an asset to the community. They are training the future leadership of this Commonwealth, and this would last generation. This is investment in really future of Commonwealth, and I'm glad they're doing it.
And SILC is not the only building being constructed. Very soon, work will begin on a new field house that will be built into the hill on the end of the football stadium. We asked students if the field house was a good idea.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be good for like everyone that's visiting to visit games because they have like the wide view and the lounge and everything.
It's pretty cool. I feel like I'll help a bunch of people. Especially being closer to the field rather than having to walk from the student center.
I feel like if it's built well and it works for the athletes who use it, I feel like it's a good thing. I think it's going to be a good addition, honestly. We've been needing a new one, so it'll make this entire place look better, and it'll help out with athletics because there's a lot of like outdated things in there. Yeah. And as being on a basketball team, there's a lot of things that we just need. Just for treatment and other reasons, but yeah, I think it'll be a great addition, honestly. I can't wait for it.
The field house will include new locker rooms, weight rooms, a hall of fame, and even luxury boxes to watch games from. An update on this project will be included in our next edition of CPT. Turning to other stories, there's reports of unwanted visitors coming to the Student Center. We're talking about mice. CPT obtained this grainy video of one of the vermins hanging out near the fireplace lounge in the stew. If you see these animals, please report to public safety or buildings and grounds immediately. Mice can transmit many deadly diseases and should not be near food service areas. Another bias incident has been reported at Curry. It happened in September, where a hateful word was carved into a common room desk of Gray House. The College Bias Incident Response Team issued the statement, including that these actions are not tolerated here at Curry College. They also state that if you notice any bias in your residence hall, feel free to contact either Public Safety at 617-333-2222 or the anonymous tip line at 617-391-5280. Another resource that is available to students here at Curry is the Bias Report app on the Curry Portal homepage. The Bias Report is a secure form that only goes to the members of the Bias Incident Response Team, but also lets you post anonymously. If you wish to do so, the response team will examine the report and take the appropriate actions moving forward while taking all parties into account. In case of an emergency, however, contact Public Safety at 617-333-2222 or with the anonymous tip line at 617-391-5280. Only as a community can we stop these actions, and only together can we show that hate has no home here at Curry. It's that time of year again, flu season. The health clinic on campus has held several flu shot events, and they hope students are hearing the message to get a flu shot. We asked some students and staff around campus if they were going to get a flu shot for themselves.
I already got my shot, so I think I'm all good.
One thing I try to do all the time is wash my hands constantly so that if I touch something that might have something on it, I don't put it on my face or mouth.
Hydrate, drink a lot of emergency, get good enough sleep because the flu stinks.
And if someone's sick, try to stay away from them.
I don't get the flu shot, but I'm not from around here, so I feel that it's necessary to actually get it this time.
Wash my hands and make sure I'm not near sick people.
Try to stay healthy, take care of myself, wash my hands frequently, and just do all the basic stuff to just try not to get sick.
The best way is to wash your hands all the time, but another good way is to immunize yourself and get a flu shot.
Make sure I'm washing my hands and using hand sanitizer, but no flu shots.
Get my shot and make sure that I'm good for the year.
Be watching the CC8 bulletin board and digital signage around campus for upcoming flu shot sessions, or head to your doctor or minute clinic to get yours. Still ahead on CPT, vaping. Is it safer than cigarette smoking? We'll take a closer look. And a special honor for a local team who is now a member of the Curry basketball team. Stay with us.
There's never a better time to register to vote than now. But now to register is up to your state. Here in Massachusetts, you need a valid driver's license or a driver's learner's permit issued by Massachusetts or a valid non-driver ID card issued by the state. You can register either in person or going to your local Register of Motor Vehicles, RMV, your local election office, or any registration event in the state. Mail in a Massachusetts official mail-in voter registration form, or can register online through the state's online voter registration system. To participate in an election, either local or federal, you need to register 20 days before an upcoming primary or general election. If you're ever out of the state when an election comes around, you can always request an absentee ballot to be mailed to you from your local municipality. For more information, visit usa.gov/register to vote on your state's voting rules and how to register.
Welcome back to Curry Primetime Report. On September 24th, Curry College partnered with Team Impact, a national nonprofit program that helps children facing serious and chronic illnesses team up with local college athletic teams. This season, 15-year-old Mateo Sedano was drafted by the Curry men's soccer team in a special ceremony attended by the team and family and friends. In 2003, Mateo was diagnosed with cerebral palsy and is confined to a wheelchair. Congrats to Colonel Soccer and congrats to Mateo for being drafted. If you've seen what looks like blood splattered somewhere on campus, don't be alarmed. It's just part of the curriculum for one of Curry's newest majors. Starting in the fall of 2019, Curry College will be offering a forensic science major. The major is being added after the science department hired Professor Jim Jabor, who previously served as the chair of forensic sciences at Mount Ida College. The new major will host classes in the new Silk building and give students the opportunity to study using forensic methods such as fingerprinting and document analysis with state-of-the-art tools. The building will also include two crime scene rooms so that students can analyze blood splattering patterns and learn to differentiate the causes and motives behind crimes. As of right now, the program isn't slated to be offered as a minor. We will take a closer look at this program in our next edition of CPT. Well, now it's time to see what is making headlines at other colleges. CPT's Mike Lacerte joins us in the studio with more. Mike?
Thanks, Kelly. Curry isn't the only one working on some big construction. Boston University is also planning on a new science building, with many already calling it the Stack of Books Tower. The 350,000 square foot tower will reach 20 stories and 291 feet at its full height. If approved, the tower would be the tallest building on BU's campus. The unique building would house both the computer science and mathematical departments, as there has been a significant increase in teaching credits for both of these subjects. We at TC8 are intrigued to see if the building will be approved, and will keep an eye on it as more details emerge. How old do you think the average college student is? If you guessed about 19 or 20, you would be off by a whopping 7 years. Statistics from the National Center for Education state the average age of a college student is now 27. About 12 million students are under 25 and another 8 million are over 25, averaging out at 27 years old. St. Louis University is placing the Amazon device Echo Dot, which is powered by Alexa for business in all of its student living spaces across the 281-acre campus. While other colleges offer these devices to its students, this is the first time that an institution will be giving access to these devices to each student who resides on campus. SLU is also developing skills for each device in which students will be able to ask university-specific questions. This gives each student the ability to access information right from their dorm rooms. With that being said, some students are worried about the privacy concerns, such as the device could bring them. SLU has told the students that they may use their device to their liking, or they can store it away until the end of the academic year. How would you like free coffee? Well, Shiryu Cafe is a cafe business founded in Japan that works with companies and universities all around the world to provide students with free coffee in an environment where, the company says, students can learn about a professional world and envision their future career. They've opened in campuses in Providence and even nearby at Harvard University. They serve coffees, lattes, teas, and juices from trusted suppliers that use eco-friendly ingredients and recyclable products. Next time you're in Cambridge, check them out. And that's a look at the College Roundup. I'm Mike Lacerte. Kelly, back over to you.
Thanks, Mike. Now on to our focus report. You probably know someone who vapes, or maybe you even vape yourself. But is this a safer form of recreation or as hazardous as cigarette smoking? Traditional cigarette smoking may soon be a thing of the past. The new craze around college campuses, including here at Curry, is vaping. Freshman Tim O'Brien is an avid vapor.
Vaping is an alternative way to smoke instead of cigarettes.
Vaping is a nicotine-based smoking device that's been around since 2004, but has only become popular in the recent years. And although it may take the place of the traditional cigarette, it's still an addictive device. Connor Clarity also prefers vaping over cigarette smoking.
The aesthetic of having, a puff of smoke coming out of your mouth, and kind of the cool flavors that they add. And there's so much customization you can do with every different vape. There's different sizes, different types.
Vaping isn't the only electronic cigarette making its way through campus. The Juul is also quickly making its way around Curry. Student Nick Besk is one of the students that has his hand on a Juul.
Probably isn't better than cigarettes, but it smells a lot better, and that's a big win. And my teeth don't get yellow, so that's good too.
No matter your choice of cigarette, the FDA still advises against using these products. Vaping devices have been known to cause fires too. Recently, a truck driver suffered serious burns on his leg when a vaping device exploded in his pants pocket. Coming up next on CPT, the incredible self-destruction Selfie. So dangerous, it can kill you. And later, we'll recap the Curry sports season. Don't go away.
Twain Clothiers is a clothing company you need to know about. Twain's top-selling item is made up of 100% cotton. This lightweight black Twain cap maximizes comfort, making this the most comfortable cap on the market. The hat has a leather adjusting strap in the back to fit anyone's head. Whether you have a formal outdoor function or a golf outing, this black hat has the tailored red detailed yet stylish stitching, perfect for any occasion. If you're an outstanding musician, star athlete, experienced boater, or appreciate literature, this Twain hat and other clothing is perfect for you. The Twain cap also comes in a variety of color combinations. Twain's Clothiers has their signature sweatshirts too, such as the Gatsby and the Frost. Twain also has a collection of t-shirts, personalized style for anyone's style. Twain's Clothiers products are available in stores such as Size Run Supply, Mo Ocean, and Kate Simple Eats, also on twainclothiers.com. Twain Clothiers, always in style.
Welcome back to CPT. Mike Lacert joins us once again to tell us more about the dangers of selfies. Mike, what's up with that?
Well, Kelly, if you're one of the millions of college students who loves taking selfies, you'd better be careful. According to a recent study, more than 250 people have died from taking selfies over the past 6 years. Most cases have been falling from great heights, while other deaths have been related to transportation, such as oncoming trains. So the next time you want to take a selfie, make sure it's safe to do so. Kelly, back to you.
Who knew? Well, on to Curry Sports with our own Jair Brooks Davis. Jair?
Thank you, Kelly. The men's football team lost on October 6th, 44-42 against the University of New England, moving them to 2-4 on the season. Receiver Nick Villanueva led the Colonels with receiving yards with 136. Zach Levy led in rushing with 104 yards. Next game is Saturday, October 13th versus Western New England. The men's soccer team lost 4-1 on October 10th against Nichols College. Their next game is Saturday, October 13th at 1:30 p.m. at Western New England. Their record is now 6-8-1 on the season. The women's soccer team won 2-0 on October 9th against Nichols College. Samantha Bourget and Felicity Monfils each scored goals. The record is now 8-6-1. The next game is Saturday, October 13th at 11 a.m. at Western New England University. Both men's and women's soccer teams have been awarded academic winners for their hard work and academic performances in the classroom. Way to go. Junior Karina Murcia placed 173rd with a time of 25:13 for the women's cross-country team. The team heads to the Suffolk Invitational at Franklin Park on Friday, October 12th at 4 p.m. The women's tennis team lost 5-4 on October 9th against Lesley University. This loss ended their season, pushing them to 0-14 overall and 0-7 in conference. The women's volleyball team lost 3-0 on October 9th to Salve Regina. They are now 4-12 on the season and 0-4 in conference play. Congratulations to freshman Lexi Pereira for winning CCC Rookie of the Week back on September 24th. That's all for current Curry College sports. Back to you, Kelly.
Thanks, Jair. Finally, on this edition of CPT, we all know that what happens in the classroom isn't the only thing that makes college worthwhile. We took to campus to find out what students are doing outside of class time.
RA of Greenhouse, I'm a resident assistant, and I work at the fitness center. and I also work at the front gate public safety.
So I work here at the Student Center Information Desk. Working here is awesome. It's a great community.
Actually the senior class president. I was an RA on campus for 2 years, and I work at the Student Center now.
Play lacrosse, I do intramurals.
I work at peer advising, I work in the bookstore, and I'm a teacher assistant for the FYS class with Dr. T.
On the Curry College football team here.
I haven't really looked into it, but I'm sure there's a lot of activities or something that would really pique my interest.
I am on the cheerleading team. I'm also in the POM mentor group. I'm in the Curry College Nurse Association, and I'm a nursing major.
Currently I'm involved in student government, the P&H club.
I'm president of the dance team on campus. I'm a manager of the Student Center, and I'm involved in SGA.
For me, internships and joining clubs have been important during my time here at Curry, and I hope you are finding your passion too. That's it for this edition of CPT. We'll see you next time.